What is up, YouTube? I'm here at Wreckless Hobbies in East Wareham, Mass. for the first of their 3-part drift series. I'm super stoked about this. This is the first time I've been to a real drift track with my drift car. I've only ever slid this thing around on the the crappy garage floor I have on questionable tires. This is like a whole weekend trip for me. Basically, it's like 3 hours, 2.5 hours from my house. So you just saw the trip down probably, and I'm here. I'm gonna be testing and tuning, and then the comp starts in a few hours. So I'm super excited to get my car on a good floor with good tires that I know are paired properly for the surface. I'm super hyped to be here. I'm hoping I'm gonna have a real fun day. I probably won't do particularly well, but I'm just here to have fun and to learn to drift on like a real surface. And if I somehow, by some miracle, do not horrible, I'll be super happy with that. So I'll walk you around a bit. We'll get set up and we'll start testing and tuning. If you like this, please please subscribe. Filming all of this stuff on top of actually doing it is a lot of extra work, and those subs really help the channel out. So thanks. If you got any questions or comments, hit me up in the comments. I'll answer everybody. I'm a small channel, it's easy to do. So let's go have fun. Let's get reckless, is the saying here. So much less grip than my garage floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never driven
the tires because they need a break in my branch and then it's
Jesus. Oh god. Lost concrete before. Only my garage.
oh god. We didn't even do it though. Let's keep practicing and let the tires break in. I'm just saying, you definitely need it because it's really slick. So definitely spin out easy.
Oh yeah, that's way more controllable.
I'm just saying, because you're not used to polished concrete. If it's too much, like you don't feel like you're getting sideways enough, turn it down a little bit. But I'm just saying, like, if it's general, just try that and see where it goes.
Yeah, that's way better.
That's way better? Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Because mine, I think, I'm probably running mine at home at like 20, 25.
Okay. That's just you got grip, so.
Yeah. And I wasn't actually sure if I was running the right tires at home. I was running LF4s?
Yeah, LF4s that's what we run here.
Sorry, LF3s. I got the LF4s for this.
Yep. Well,
I haven't tried them.
If you don't have them yet, I would highly say you, I would say you get a pair now and start breaking those things in. They're very, very slick.
Oh, these are LF4s, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh, this is so much more controllable.
That's better, right?
Oh yeah. Not actively embarrassing myself now.
Alright, man. Listen, it's all trial and error. Just practice.
Right. Alright, so at this point we're rolling into the qualifiers. I'm going to explain the rules here, as RC drifting is quite a bit different than something like RC crawling. So I'm going to throw up on the screen here a second what are known as the clipping points. So they're marked by all of these arrows. And basically the rules are you have to get at least one tire into these zones. That exclamation point I just went around is a no-touch zone. So the goal is basically to get as close to the wall as you can in all of these clipping zones without actually touching. And then there's a style aspect to it. I apologize for the camera here. I didn't realize I had misframed it from my qualifier laps here. But yeah, so there is some subjectiveness in judging RC drifting. So there are two judges. There's one on the left and there's one up on the driver's stand on the right. And for the qualifier, they're basically looking at who is... So you get, if you miss a clipping zone, you get a automatic deduction. If you tap a wall, right, you pretty much fail that clipping zone. So there is a points aspect to it. If two players tie, then it comes down to style, which is obviously subjective. So they do use video review when you're doing tandems, which we'll get to later. But this was my qualifying run. I just wanted to kind of hop in here and kind of go over the rules of drifting in case there were questions. With tandems, the goal is the lead car has to hit all the clipping zones, and then the chase car has to be as close as possible to the lead car without hitting them or hitting the walls or anything, but they are allowed to go through the clipping zones at that point. So hopefully you enjoy. Alright, we're between the qualifiers. The qualifiers are all done for both expert and rookie. I don't know how I did. I don't think I did too bad, but I definitely could have done better. I had so many great laps while I was doing practice, and just as soon as the pressure's on, boy, it's a lot more pressure than a crawler comp because you got everybody here watching you, which is quite the different experience to a crawler comp where it's just you and Judge, wandering around the forest or whatever. But I'm having an absolute blast. There's been a couple of people here who have been super helpful to me getting my build dialed in for this surface, having never been to a real track before. And I gotta say, driving on this polished concrete with these LS4s it's like driving on ice compared to my garage. My garage is gonna feel like sandpaper when I get home and start driving on that again. But I'm having an absolutely great time. I haven't been doing a lot of talking and stuff like that. A lot of this video is gonna have no audio because there's a radio blasting in the background. I'm hoping this portion doesn't get demonetized, but I don't think it will. So yeah, you can see the track behind me. It's super cool. I'd love to run it the other way around, but everybody's going this way for the comp, so I'm stuck going that way. A couple of the guys are saying it's a lot more fun going the opposite direction, but it is what it is. Yeah, there's a ton of real nice people here. Just everybody's having a blast. Super happy that I came down here. I'm definitely going to be coming to the next two. Got myself a Wreckless hat here. I rep the local scene, and this place is just so cool. I wish I had a buggy to try out this ridiculous indoor carpet course here. That jump in the middle is like a 20-30 foot jump. Some of those buggies are going so big off of that thing. I was hoping to be able to get some time on their mini crawler course, which is back there, but I think it's taken down for this event because just to make room for more people and stuff like that. So I wish I could get more footage, cinematic footage of my car driving, but obviously I have to drive my car, so sorry if some of the comp footage is really pulled back from the tripod up on the desk or something like that, but it is what it is. I'm a one-man show here. I don't have anybody filming with me, coming down 3 hours from my house and spend 8 hours at the RC track with me not driving. So maybe at some point I'll make some friends in the hobby who are willing to film for me, but for now I'm a one-man show. So I'm gonna get back down there. I'm gonna do some more practice. I know they're getting ready for the tandems for the people who made it through the qualifiers. I really hope I made it through the qualifiers. They're setting it up right now on that bracket board. So we're gonna take a look at that, see if I made it. It looks like there's quite a few people there. I might see my name on that board. I hope I made it into the tandems at least. I've got no idea how to tandem. It's so scary being out there. Being the lead car is not too bad, but being the chase car is terrifying because it's like you don't want to obliterate that other guy's car. You want to stay near it, but you don't want to hit him. You know, a little tap here and there is not too bad, but some of these corners, particularly that hairpin right there, brutal. It's so hard to do because you got to stay way to the outside, and we've already had some pretty big hits and stuff like that. All right, I gotta go. I did make the tandem qualification. I'm super pumped. I'm gonna come over here, look at the board. The pro and the rookie. Super pumped that I made it through qualifiers on my first event. Super happy about that. I'm being real annoying here doing the YouTuber thing, walking around, vlogging. It takes some getting used to. All right, I'm gonna go prep for it, change some batteries out, and we're gonna get getting some doors. finished up the rookie category. I got knocked out in the quarterfinals. I'm happy I made it to out of the qualifiers at all. So good time. I definitely drive the worst when everybody's watching. You know, I have so many good laps while I'm practicing, and the moment I get out there, I blow corners and I spin out. I spun out on my first lap. You know, my first ranked judged lap, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I've had a great time. We got the expert class warming up right now, so you'll see that. It might be in this video, it might be in another video. There's going to be at least 2 videos that come out as part of this. One will be kind of just focused on my stuff, and then the other is going to be a montage with all the other drivers, so everybody can catch their rides, you know, some cool angles. And yeah, we're going to be filming that and then heading out for the day. It's been a total blast. Shout out to Wreckless Hobbies for putting this great event on. Running on a real track is so much better than my garage floor. It's going to make my garage floor seem really rough, both in the literal sense and the figurative sense. But yeah, I've had a great time. If you've liked this, please like, please subscribe. That's the big one that helps me. Questions, comments. If you're one of the drivers here and you want a full resolution screen grab that YouTube won't give you, comment. I can get that for you. Happy to do it. The only payment is subscribe. So I'm gonna get back down there. I'm gonna get to doing some filming, and this has been a great time. I'm definitely gonna come out to the next couple of these, even though it's a bit of a drive. So yeah, get out there, get sideways, get reckless, hey, and have a great time.